And just this morning, a few minutes ago, a headline came out saying that Iran guards say, they're claiming that they have, quote, complete control of the Hormuz Straits. So still, it just puts under spotlight the risk that some of these navals are putting themselves through, passing through the Strait. Dan, let me get out to you, because what we are seeing is continued joint Israeli and U.S. strikes on Iran. The Central Command now saying that they've hit more than 2,000 targets since the inception of the war. Walk us through the latest.
Indeed, and the Israelis are now fighting fully on two fronts, not just joining U.S. forces in attacking targets in Iran, but also attacking Hezbollah in Lebanon. That front opened up 2 days ago when Hezbollah fired rockets at Israel in retaliation for the weekend killing of the supreme leader of Iran. The Israelis, like the Americans, are saying that they're willing and ready to go into this for the full stretch. And Iran and Hezbollah are firing back. Just an hour ago, I was down in the shelter with my neighbors. An early morning siren summoned us there. The damage appears to have been limited. Nonetheless, the Iranians and Hezbollah are keeping up a decent cycle of fire from their perspective, albeit tapering off compared to the early days of this war. That tapering off suggests either a husbanding of a dwindling arsenal, or perhaps indeed that arsenal is simply being cut back successfully by the Americans and the Israelis. A basic back-of-the-envelope calculation, given what we've been told about their arsenals, suggests they only have supplies to last a few more days at this rate of fire.
Okay, that's interesting what you're saying there, Stuart. Let me bring that to you, and that the volley of attacks, the frequency of attacks seems to be lowering in intensity over the last couple of days versus, say, the first 2 days. And yet, they continue to target key U.S. assets. We saw it targeting the U.S. consulate in Dubai yesterday, CIA facilities also in Saudi Arabia. I mean, how is this all shaping the Gulf states' response?
Yeah, so I mean, in terms of equipment being used, yes, you're absolutely right. There seems to be fewer missiles, both ballistic and cruise. But what we are seeing is continuing drone attacks. Now, remember, these drones are incredibly cheap to produce, and we just don't know how many Iran has. Conceivably, it could be producing many, many every day.
And these are the Shahed drones?
Yeah, sort of that's amongst those kind of those models. But in terms of the Gulf reaction to this, you saw that statement from the GCC ministers on Monday, in which, they were quite explicit. They said clearly diplomacy is their favoured approach to this, which is exactly in line with everything they've been saying in the run-up to this war. But they were also very clear that, they reserve the right to defend themselves if it came to that. So we've had no definitive signal either way on this, but it's clear that they are getting increasingly frustrated and angry with what's happening.